Hello students, today our daily chemistry topic is dehydration of alcohol. Okay, it is also one of the important topics for JEE Main and NEET examination. Okay, so here it is a elimination of the water molecule. Okay, dehydration is the elimination of the water molecule. So elimination means here that may be unimolecular elimination reaction or it may be bimolecular elimination reaction. Okay, it means E1 or E2 reaction. So generally here this water molecule is removed by heating with the constant H2SO4, H3PO4, potassium bisulfate, Al2O3 and thorium oxide. All these are the dehydrating agents. Okay. Now here, what is the mechanism of this dehydration? The first of all protonation of this OH. Okay, this proton from the H2SO4. So remaining one is a H2SO4 minus with a conjugate base. Here H plus attacks on the OH group, that is a protonated alcohol. Now here from this protonated alcohol that gives the alkene in a single step or in a two-step process. Okay, so in that means here in this case removal of the water molecule, here at the same time removal of the H plus by the H2SO4 minus, that is a E2 mechanism. In E2 mechanism only single step that involves bond breaking making simultaneously. So E2 mechanism, or first here leaving of the water molecule, as a result we will get the carbocation as a reaction intermediate. Then here loss of H plus from the by the H2SO4 minus, we will get the alkene. It is a two-step process, it is a one-step process. It is a E2 elimination, that means the bimolecular elimination reaction, it is a unimolecular elimination reaction. Okay. Now here, what is the reactivity of the alcohols in a dehydration process? So based on the stability of the carbocation, we can say the reactivity of the alcohols in dehydration process. So alcohols which can produce a more stable cation are readily involved in a dehydration, because the formation of the carbocation is a rate determining step, slow step. If higher the stability of the carbocation, rate of overall reaction increases. Here in this case, removal of the proton is a very fast step. So rate of the reaction is independent on the removal of the proton. That's why here a carbocation formation decides the reactivity of the alcohol in a dehydration process. So finally, higher the stability of the carbocation, higher the reactivity of the alcohol in a dehydration process. Now here, let us discuss this example. In this case, dehydration, so protonation followed by water molecule removal, we will get this carbocation. Okay, next in this case, we will get the tertiary carbocation. Now here, it is also tertiary alcohol, but formation of the carbocation on this bridgehead carbon impossible. Okay, because from the Bragg-Stool planarity not exist at the bridgehead position. Okay, na? It seems to be as a pyramidal, but here carbocation must be planar shape. The planar is nothing but this one. That must satisfy the 120 degrees bond angle or nearly 120 degrees. But here attaining of the 120 degrees or attaining of the planarity is difficult on this carbon. That's why here it is not involved in a dehydration process. Okay, so it is very less reactive in a dehydration process, almost negligible. Okay, so C is a very least reactive. And next here, this is also tertiary alcohol. This is also tertiary alcohol, but here after protonation removal of the water molecule, this is a carbocation. This carbocation is stabilized by the phenyl rings. So there is a delocalization of the electrons. There is a delocalization of electrons with positive charge. So it is a highly stable carbocation among all these carbocations. So that's why this alcohol readily dehydrated. So here D is the more reactive. Okay, next here B is the second reactive compound, and third, and it is the least compound. It is not involved in a dehydration process. Now let us write the products also. Here proton can be removed from this one. So as a result, okay, this is the product. Now in this case here, it may be cis isomer or it can exist in a trans isomer also. So hydrogen. Between cis and trans isomer more stable. So that's why this is a major product in this dehydration process. Okay. Now here in this case, here one hydrogen can be removed from this one. So this carbon has a ethyl group and ethyl group double bond, and this carbon here. So hydrogen, this is ethyl. So that is the dehydration product of this reaction. It is not involved in dehydration. Now here, for this one, phenyl group is there and one more phenyl group is there and this is. Okay. So your hydrogen can be removed from this carbon. That is a dehydration product. So here finally reactivity R is D more reactive, next B and A and C are most negligible in a dehydration process. Okay. So finally tertiary alcohols are more reactive and here in this case secondary and tertiary alcohols follows the E1 mechanism, primary alcohols follows the E2 mechanism because primary alcohols cannot give the stable carbocation. That's why for the primary alcohol dehydration involves E2 mechanism only. Okay. So by breaking of the CH bond and breaking of the carbon and this oxygen bond simultaneously takes place. Okay. That's it. And now here another important point is in a elimination reaction in this dehydration process, carbocation is the reaction intermediate. So carbocation rearranges to further more stable carbocation. Okay, that is one of the important points. Let us discuss some examples. Yeah, here's some examples of this. So here first of all protonation of this OH actually. On this carbon there is no proton, but here there is a proton. So here this OH and this hydrogen can be removed. Okay, but that is the minor product actually. Okay, so in this case phenyl CH3, this one CH3, CH double bond CH. This is a minor product. This is a direct dehydration product. But here protonation of this OH, removal of the water molecule, will get the carbocation. Now this is a secondary carbocation by the methyl shift. Okay, by the methyl shift, phenyl here CH3 plus CH. Already one methyl is there. Now another one methyl that is shifted from the adjacent carbon. Okay, it is stable carbocation because it is stabilized by the resonance with benzene ring. Okay, and tertiary. That's it. Now here, this one from this carbon proton is removed. So as a result, this phenyl here CH3 double bond CH3 that is a major product in this dehydration process. Okay, next here another example. You see this one, protonation of this one. Okay, removal of the water molecule. This is the carbocation. Now it is generally secondary carbocation. Here by the H minus migration, hydride shift, we will get this stable carbocation. Tertiary it is. Okay, it is a tertiary carbocation. Now here, hydrogen can be removed from this carbon or removed from this carbon. There are the two possibilities for alkene formation, this one or this one. Between these two, which is a more stable alkene actually, which is a major product? Here in this case, 2 alpha hydrogens, here 2 alpha hydrogens. Okay, and here 2 alpha hydrogens. So here in this case, here 6 alpha hydrogens are there. Now, here 2 alpha hydrogens, here 2 alpha hydrogens, here 3 alpha hydrogens, 7 alpha hydrogens are there. So here this is a major product. Okay, that is a major product. That's it. Now here in this reaction, again this one, protonation of this OH, removal of the water molecule. So as a result, we will get the tertiary carbocation. This is the tertiary carbocation. Here there are no rearrangement furtherly, and here directly here proton is removed. So in this case, this is a major product. Okay, that's it. And next here in this one, ring expansion takes place, protonation of this H plus and leaving of the water molecule. So this is the carbocation, but here there is a 5-member ring. This 5-member ring can be expanded to the 6-member ring. Okay, so here the bond formation between these two carbons. Okay, so as a result, this one methyl. That's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here plus 1. It is a 6-member ring as well as tertiary carbocation. Okay, next here from this one H plus removal. So finally we will get this alkene as a major product. Okay, so here whenever there is a smaller ring and a smaller ring attached carbon having positive charge, the ring expansion is possible. Okay, that's it. Yeah, here some more examples. Here for the first example is a different actually. So here in this case, the 3-membered ring can be converted to 4-membered ring, or 4-membered ring converted to 5-membered ring, and 5-membered ring converted to 6-membered ring. But here in this case, the ring contraction takes place. But because it is a 7-membered ring, generally 6-membered rings are more stable. So first of all here, protonation of this OH and leaving of this water molecule. As a result, we will get the tertiary carbocation. But here there is a chance for the ring contraction. So as a result of this ring contraction, here positive plus here this one. Okay, this carbon is bonding with this carbon. That is carbon carries a positive charge. So it is a 6-membered ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-membered ring. Here there is a tertiary carbocation. Here no hydrogen. That's why here proton is removed from this. So finally 6-membered ring, methyl. So that is a major production. Okay, ring contraction takes place. So 7-membered ring is unstable, 6-membered ring is stable. Okay, so in a dehydration process, hydride migration, methyl migration, ring expansion, ring contraction also possible. Now here in this case, here it is a previous JEE main question. This one on heating with H plus. Here in this case, first protonation takes place and leaving of the water molecule. This one here H plus removed from this one, because here if H plus removed from this carbon, we will get the stable compound that is stabilized by the conjugation, pi conjugation. Okay. Next here, this is one different example. Here dilute H2SO4 is given. It's not a concentrated H2SO4, and also heating is not mentioned. Just it is a isomerization reaction. It is isomerization reaction. So first here, that's protonation of this hydroxyl group and leaving of the water molecule. So as a result, okay, as a result, we will get the carbocation. That's it. Okay, that is a carbocation. Now here in this case, this carbocation, okay, this carbocation, I am writing like this here. Okay, this carbocation attacks on this carbon. Okay, when pi electrons transfer to this carbon, it carries a negative charge. Because here in this case, these are the two methyl groups, donating groups. So pi electrons are moving towards downward direction. So it carries a negative charge. C plus is bonding with this one. So first carbon, second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon, fifth carbon, sixth carbon. So here I am writing a 6-membered ring. Okay, it is the first carbon. It is a second carbon. This is third carbon, fourth carbon, fifth carbon, sixth carbon. On the sixth carbon, here there is a isopropyl group with positive charge. Next here, on the first carbon, there is a double bond between 2 and 3 carbons. That's it. And there is a methyl group on the third carbon. Now here, interestingly, it is again attacked by the water molecule. Again attacked by the water molecule. Okay, that's it. So this is the production. This is also last year question, very main question. Or suppose here heating is mentioned. Okay, here heating is mentioned. That means here with constant H2SO4 heating is given. Or suppose like this here, concentrated H2SO4 heating is given. The product is this one. Product is this one. Okay, there is a difference between the dilute H2SO4, constant H2SO4 heating. Okay. Now next, this is also a similar type question. There H3O plus heating is given. There heating is not given. Here H3O plus, there is a dilute acid, heating is given. So in this case also, it is also previous question, last year September question which is. Okay, this is the methyl. The protonation takes place, this is the carbocation. Now this is a ring expansion takes place. That is converted to 6-membered ring. Okay. So here it is a first carbon, second carbon, third carbon, fourth, fifth, sixth. So here fifth carbon, sixth carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the first carbon, sixth carbon. Okay. So on the sixth carbon there is a methyl. On the fifth carbon there is a methyl with a positive charge. So here H2SO dilute acid heating is given. So here under the heating effect, your proton is removed. That means here elimination takes place. So this is a product. It's nothing but isomerization. We can say isomerization. Okay, that's it. But suppose here this compound on dilution. Okay, that means it is the acid medium hydration reaction. Heating is not given. Then this carbocation attacked by the water molecule followed by loss of H plus. This is a product. Alcohol is a product. Okay, heating is not mentioned. Okay, if heating is not mentioned, just it is a water addition reaction. Okay, if heating is mentioned, just here isomerization. In the last step after formation of the carbocation ring expansion, here H plus is removed under the heating effect. Okay, that's it.